Rightio, let's have a look at the first grade, and that's B grade lights as they line up at the grid there. It's a full gate here. They take off. And there's a bit of a pile. One of the riders has been caught. Let's have a look and see who we can see. 265, Carlos Entagalis. Oh, he gets back up and starts at the back of the pack there. He's got a lot of catching up to do, that's for sure. As we watch him going through the whoops, they're making that bike work hard. Let's see how the bike goes in slow motion. Look at the bike working its heart out. Some of the riders that you may want to look out for in the B grade lights is 483, Michael Cragnelli had a cracker of a weekend. Or 255, Nick Gatton, he had a fantastic weekend as well. He won the C grade lights last year, so moved up into the B grade and really showing that the C grade was no fluke. Number 392, you want to look out for him too, Troy McNally. That guy, he is on the pace. He's had a couple of years off and straight back into B grade, doing a great job. 264, Mac Gibson there through the whoops. Nearly goes over the bars. Looks like he must have missed a gear coming out of the whoops there, but off and away again. They come up to some of the back corners there. Another rider you might want to look out for there, number 51, Tim Farrell. These guys all ride in the open class as well. These guys having a big weekend. One of the fellas there just stalling the bike, not too happy about that either. Number 438, Jack Simpson. Jack from the Blue Rock Club. He's not too happy about his bike stalling, and that's a problem with these four strokes these days. Once they stall, they're a little bit harder to start, so you might find him sitting at that corner kicking for a while. Here comes Jack back up to the corner. He's got a little bit to go now. He's put himself back in the pack. You'll see number 1 there with the blue plate. That's actually Christy Gillespie. She's the current Victorian women's number 1 plate holder. There's no women's on this weekend, so she thought she'd come out and mix it up with the guys. And straight into B grade, might I add, as well. So great going there, Christy. You watch some of the slow-mo of this corner. See how the guys braking hard into the corner and then onto the gas. And that's number 487 there, Brent Osborne Walker. He's on a 2-stroke, a 125 2-stroke, or I dare say that'd be a 150. You see the guys powering through some of the loamy stuff there. You really got to keep the power on to keep the bike up. And you'll see when he backs off, the bike tips over. Now they had 2 heats of the B grade lights, which is fantastic for the growth of the sport. It just shows the guys from C grade are staying on and continuing in the sport, which is a great sign, and good to see the sport's this healthy with the B grade riders. 484 there, Jordan Moore. He's from the Albury Wodonga Club, so he's travelled quite a way to get there to the Newry motocross track. And as we watch 264, Matt Gibson from the Goulburn Valley Motocross Club. He's Peter Stevens sponsored rider, again being looked after a little bit with his gear, I'd imagine. We watch a bit of slow-mo there of 483, Michael Cragnelli. He was on the gas all weekend. Michael Cragnelli and Nick Gatton really battled it out through the weekend, they did. They had 2 heats of the B grade, as I said, sometimes not always fighting each other. You see 477, oh, he's just lost it there. Let's have a look at that in slow-mo. That's Peter Toohey just coming around the corner there, chasing Michael Cragnelli and just popping out of the rut there, and too much power slid him around sideways, but he's got off and got going again. Some of the racing lower down in the field was fantastic. These guys really fought it out tooth and nail the whole weekend. Just shows the depth of B grade there, but this guy really shone the whole weekend. Michael Cragnelli was in a class of his own. He won the weekend, winning outright only because they had a count back on the day. All right, let's go to the scoreboard. And first place went to 483, Michael Cragnelli. Michael winning just by a count back, only because Michael won the last heat of the day, so that puts him in first position. Second place went to 255, and third place goes to 392, Troy McNally. Well done, fellas. Good racing.